Hi. It's been a minute, hasn't it? This whole last year with the pandemic has kind of had conventions in a really weird spot. But the good news is, we're back. And we're back. We're here at MCFC, Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention. And I can't wait to get inside and see what we got going on. So why don't we head on in and see what's there? Come on. Founded in 2010, Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention has been entertaining con-goers with guests like Denise Crosby, Tom Kenny, John Delancey, and many more. The man behind it all is none other than local radio legend himself, Joe Thorntonson. So, we're here with Joe Thorntonson, the founder and owner of MCFC. Joe, how you doing?
Good. Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you again.
So we're acting like we don't know each other, and no.
Well, we may have met once or twice. It's fine. It's fine. So, MCFC, tell me about it.
Well, it's our this is our 11th point. It's 11.1 because we missed last year, so it's our 11th convention, and we started in 2010, and it's. Basically, we've got conventions in Memphis, but back in the day, we really only had Mid-South Con and Shadow Con, and I got tired of having to wait a full year between conventions, and we thought, Memphis, they can support more conventions, and then we started up, and then shortly thereafter, of course, Anime Blues started up as well, so now we're like rolling in geekdom here in Memphis, so...
How do you think COVID affected this year? Do you think there were more people coming out because they were just ready to come out and do something again?
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag. We had some people that were coming out, and we had a few that they had concerns. So we said, yeah, by all means, stay home. Mostly everybody was just excited to be able to come out. So yeah.
And you've got some really wonderful stuff set up here. We're actually standing in one of my favorite sections right here, and this whole thing was your idea. The Random Acts of Art.
This is something we've kind of done in the past, but we stepped up our game. So basically, I found back in our second year, we had a lot of artists doing just drawing for everybody and doing it in more of a public way, and people were very entertained by it. And so I thought, why not step up the game and let everybody participate? We've basically been inviting everybody to come and create their own art randomly, and we've got a really cool gallery over there for some of the more featured pieces.
Yeah. How does it feel to actually run a convention?
Well, it's funny because early on I didn't really understand the emotional roller coaster that it is, because half the time it's really exciting, some of the time it's really boring, some of the time you think you're going to blow your brains out because it's so stressful. And then throughout the weekend, you go through these emotions. Like, it's a lot of work on Thursday setting up, and you're like, I'm never doing this again. I hate it. And then Friday comes along, and people start coming in. And then by Saturday, you're like, okay, I can't wait till next year. So, because it's just a cool energy. It's a lot of work, though, man. And it's planning throughout the year. It's not just one weekend a year. You're pretty much working on it all year. So.
After chatting with Joe and getting to know a bit more about the con, we decided to head off for ourselves and get a lay of the land. Naturally, being at a con, our first stop had to be the dealer's room. The great thing about walking around dealer's rooms is all the different things you can find. Local artists, local vendors, art. Sometimes you might even find something out of your own childhood. Nice Poochie. Good Poochie. Maybe I got a milk bone or something. No. I'm taking this home. He's my friend now. Some places actually have really historical things you can find and buy at the conventions. In fact, this booth right here has a picture from 1847 of Paul Rudd. Never ages. Don't like him. I mean, I like him, but I'm jealous. As great as a dealer's room is, a con always has so much more. So one of the really cool things that MCFC does is they've got what's called the underground board. Basically, if there's an empty room and an empty time and you want to do your own panel, you can put your own panel together. You just gotta write it on the sheet and stick it on the board. I like that. As great and fun as a dealer's room is, a con is almost nothing without its guests. And MCFC was kind enough to let me speak to some of theirs.
I got one now too.
Thank you.
We got it on there.
All right.
Everybody's got it.
All right. Larry, how you doing?
Pleasure, man. How you?
I'm doing good.
Having a ball. MCFC is way overdue. Way
Yes.
overdue.
Yeah, we were talking about that before. It's been a hell of a 18 months, and it's really nice to just be back in a convention space
Absolutely.
with people.
Seeing
again.
all the friends again? Yeah.
Yeah, and Larry, for people who don't know, you are.
I am the biker rider legend. I'm up here today finally putting novel author to my name.
Nice.
I've been short story writer forever. Now I've got the full-blown novel, and not just novel, but book series.
Nice.
So
Yes.
this is the Hit World book series. We're all about assassins. It's like a John Wick type of universe.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. That's really, and I'm so glad you have this book out. And the fact that you're just going to let me keep this copy is even better.
Yeah,
And
it's a chance. It's a chance.
Yeah,
You might be able to
thank
outrun
you.
me.
Thank you so. I'm just going to take this over.
Right,
over
exactly.
this-
And we got the guns right here.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Yeah, we do got guns.
You do. Well, you have those. You also have those kind of as like they're your getchas.
They are
on the
my
table.
magnets. They
Yes.
get people to the table, and we get to talk because everybody likes to pick up the guns and say, "Oh, look."
Sure. For those who can't see because they're slightly out of frame, they're the safety training ones.
Yeah. I had a martial arts school I used to teach martial arts for a long time. We just shut up, or closed up the school. So I bring some of my toys from when I used to teach.
And I've actually seen you, like your disarming techniques are incredible when you have to because
You've
I've
seen me take it away?
I've seen you do the pirate fights.
Okay.
I've seen you do pirate fights.
Right.
I actually haven't seen. I've seen other people take these away.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure you would outshine many of them.
It's one way to find out.
All right, are we right? I guess we can do that.
Did you want to put the gun to my head?
I don't want to put it to your head. Just
Where
put it
did you
in
want to
the
put the
room.
gun? Careful. PG
I know.
13.
All right, let's just say, and
Right.
I will keep.
So we're
proper
going to
trigger
make sure we don't put the finger on the
Yep.
trigger, and you'll like that better.
keep it outside.
Right,
the door,
right.
As for safety, and hey, give me all of your money dollars.
So if I was to do this in class, and the thing we're doing here, we've already learned you made the big mistake of a gun is a ranged weapon. So I can tell right now that you don't know what you're doing. You're using it improperly because you're intimidating me, and you really don't want to threaten. You're using it as a threat. So all I got to do is make sure you're not pointing the gun at me.
Yes.
Once I've moved the gun from my personal body, then we go into what we call conflict negotiation. I'm going to negotiate you into apologizing for even thinking of touching a gun, because really you shouldn't. It was a bad idea.
It was a very bad idea. And that is stuff that a lot of people should know. And I'm very glad you're here to teach it. And thank you for not breaking my hand.
No, we don't have to do that every time.
Not every time, yes.
If somebody shows up, we can break the fingers. It's a lot of fun. We just one at a time, two at a time.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation.
But that's different.
Yes.
Different day.
Anyway, Larry, thank you so much for taking the time to talk.
It's been a pleasure.
Great
I hope
seeing
you
you
have,
again.
Like I said, it's been great. And thank you guys for inviting me up last night for the aloe vera
The International Market Testing.
drink
yeah.
the aloe vera and smile club. That was an interesting time.
Well, we're going to be doing that again tonight at 9.
Tonight at 9 with aloe vera again.
I have no idea. I haven't seen what's there.
We heard the theory that if we're going to have super hot wings, maybe we coat the inside with the aloe vera juice.
It keeps the burn
And
down.
and just an idea.
I like it. All right, I'll bring it up. Thanks, Larry.
Have a great one. It's been fun.
All right.
Across from Larry was none other than MCFC staple Mitch Faust.
All right, we're here with Mitch Faust. Mitch, how you doing?
Doing well.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Thank you. Now, for people who don't know, you do something called art.
Art?
I heard.
Yes.
So, what do you got going on?
Staying busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard you got a new book coming out.
Hopefully next
Hopefully
year.
soon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, working on it. About halfway through.
Cool. Well, how's the convention treating you so far?
Having a pretty good show.
Good.
Pretty good show. It's good to be back. It's good to actually be out in front of folks again.
Yeah, that's one of the things that everyone is saying. Like the past 18 months were a lot of Yeah. But now we're out. We're at conventions again. We're seeing old friends and just kind of having fun.
Yeah, with 18 months worth of work. It's nice.
Yeah. But I know people can follow you on Patreon, right?
Yes.
Where's the link for that one?
Patreon.com/MitchFaust. F-O-U-S-T.
Easy enough. Yeah. Give him a follow. Tons of really, really great art. Yeah. See, 18 months of not doing interviews will also do the same thing to you.
It's fine. It's good to be back.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mitch. It's great talking to you again.
No problem.
And we'll see you around.
Thank you.
Thanks. Sometimes when you're at a convention, keeping up your energy can be pretty hard. My last interview had no problem with that.
Hi, I'm A.G. Howard at Howard Art Studios. I'm here interviewing Scott Carroll, a really big fan of mine, but more importantly, I'm a huge fan of his. And I mean that. The point is this, that his creativity, his ability to actually interview and take control of my back and forth unbelievably inspires me to be able to come to you today and find out what makes the man, the myth, the legend, Scott Carroll. Scott, how are you today?
All right, this is great. Thanks. Good seeing you. I'll get you next time.
What up, Buttercup? How are you?
I'm doing good, AG. How you doing?
Dude, I'm not high.
That might be debatable.
That might be the problem.
That might be debatable. All right, so we're here with A.G. Howard, special effects master.
I don't know about that. but I do. I'm a makeup artist who can do special effects makeup, should you have the right money.
Because, believe it or not, before we sat down, I was attractive.
And now, just a hottie. Am I good or what? So, dude, what brings you up this way? Oh, wait, you were doing panels.
I'm doing panels, I'm doing shows, you're doing panels and shows.
We were competing. We were at the same time. He won. It was like his room was standing room only. They were breathing so heavy. I think COVID seeped from the. No, he was fine. COVID free. Don't look at my COVID.
What's funny is like the show that I was up against for you.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to go to that because I wanted to get some of the teeth done.
Oh, all you gotta do is rub the genie bottle. I got you.
All right.
What we did at the teeth classes, it was like my friend Mandy George was helping me, and we had like 8, 10 people in there do their own dental impressions. So when they were done with dental alginate, I showed how simple it was. They were able to go home, pour a little plaster in it, and pull out a positive. That way they could sculpt their own little vampire fangs or whatever they wanted to do. Upgrade their cosplay.
Yeah.
I feel functional.
For the first time in months.
Yo, this is much better than that. The virtual interview you did was amazing. All right, you're a master of your domain.
Thank you.
Internet dude. All right, but you can't beat this. I can actually look. I know. I can share my COVID. You feel it? You feel it? Okay.
No, it is great. It is great to see you in person. It is great to actually be in the same room. So, what's your favorite thing about doing the conventions?
I hate every part of it. Every ounce, every bit of energy seeps from me. It's the convention sucks. It's the people in the convention I love. I only do this because my friend Brandon summons me to come and help my friend Alan, who summons me to come and see hi to my friend Scott Carroll, who summons me to pick up my friends Mandy and Alton and Jenna and all my friends. I pull them all together. We make the convention better. But without all my friends, this sucks. It's camaraderie. It's the event itself. It's kind of lacking, but the people in it.
The people in it's great. It's always nice to come back and you see people you know.
Oh my
and
God.
It's just like old friends hanging out and just having fun.
What do you mean I've been locked away for 2 years too long? How did you know? You know I was like this before. What?
Yeah,
I haven't changed. I haven't gotten worse. That's all right.
That's part of the fun. They're much smaller. But
Oh, that doesn't work.
yeah, no,
does
it doesn't quite.
No? No. I just want to say thank you. No, okay. You caught me. What? Damn. All right. That's why you're not coming to my lab. Actually, I'm in transit. I had a place. I folded. It's all in boxes now. the whole front room of storage that I have is like 10 years of molds. I'm like, oh, but it was insane. I had to hunt and find stuff to do the show. This one here was sculpted fresh. And if you look at my Facebook page and Instagram, you'll see the video. I'll release the video. Mandy George of Imagine Time, she made the costume of, it was Planet of the Apes, 1968 release. It was Dr. Zira. And you don't know, I'm so proud of this. Oh, just so happened to have this. Thank you, Mandy. Hand it. There you go. Oh yeah, but you'll see the stills. And with the makeup, it was unbelievable. You did a wonderful job.
That looks great.
Yeah. She knocked it out of the park. So that and Christy Carnell was the model, and I told her study the movie. I said watch it over and over, and she emulated the character. Yeah, I'm telling you, Josh Mason, who I've been trying to woo, I sent him a little video clip. I said, I'm sorry you missed it. You missed it. I said, I'm sorry you missed it, but you need to see the potential you have here. We could do something really stupidly awesome. We could.
I know.
But then again.
Well, AG, I'm looking for the day I get to come to your studio when you got everything all set up again.
You're more than invited when I get it all set up again.
And I can't wait to sit in a chair for 6 hours and for you to just torture me for the entire time.
Done.
Cool.
Wait. But I think if the ladies and gentlemen out there in the internets of the universe, all the internets, if you all band together, you can pester him to pieces, and say, make sure he gets done on site at the next con, because this is my lab. Just woo. Let him know. Let me know. All right. Facebook, Howard Art Studios, especially if you got money. Oh, was that out loud?
Yeah, you said the quiet part loud.
Maybe Instagram, whatever. Okay.
That's good. All right, thank you, AG. Great to see you.
God bless you, dude. You're the best. Thank you, man. You're talented.
After a long day, I was ready to go get something to eat, and then my Uber pulled up. I was okay with it. So, as you guys can see, I got my new car. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, and I am ready to go. All right, where's the ignite?
Hey, dude, sir.
Hi.
So you got the license for the nuclear accelerator that runs this?
It's in my other Ecto.
Ecto, probably in your jumpsuit, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to ask you to get out. I'm sorry, it just kind of is what it is, but I mean...
Fine. Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. After being carefully escorted back inside, I sat down with the convention's chairman, Brandon Olmsted. All right, so we are sitting here with Brandon Olmsted, the chairman of MCFC.
Yeah, my first year as chairman.
Right.
Seriously.
So, Brent, how you doing?
I am exhausted, but I felt that after pretty much at the end of any con.
That's true. That's true. It's good to see you again.
Yeah.
We have.
Honestly, I love working with you, Scott. So anytime you need me, you just let me know.
I'm gonna remember that for next year.
Okay.
All right. So, it's our first time back after like the COVID-19 kind of kicked cons out for a long time.
Yeah. We were one of the few that didn't try and do the whole virtual thing in 2020. And yeah, we're the first major Memphis con to do a 3-day event since the mandates were lifted and we got vaccines.
How does it feel to be back in the con space with all the people running around?
It's great actually, because when you work the cons for as long as I have, I've been doing cons since I was 17 years old in a behind the scenes fashion. I'm 44 now, and you get jaded. But this was like coming back into it new, and everything was bright and shiny and positive, even when things weren't going our way.
And what's great, especially about MCFC and conventions in general, every single time it comes back, it just feels like you're hanging out with old friends.
We're not one of those strictly rigid conventions. We are definitely the down home. We're going to treat you like family, and that may mean that we're going to yell at you a couple times, but we're going to have fun doing it.
I do like how you say you're strictly rigid as you're holding a giant wooden paddle.
This was actually a gift to me from the founder, Joe Thorderson, at the last MCFC, because I was a 10-year vet, and I'm the only one who hasn't missed a year since we started, other than him.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
that is nicely done.
Yeah, and I've got the war wounds to prove it, which we'll do a better interview on those later. Can't talk about those in public.
That's going to be for the special edition.
Right.
outside. So what are the plans? What are we looking at for MCFC for next year?
Okay, we're already fighting over who we're going to invite as our guest. Of course, we lost our guest in person this year and had to go virtual with that. But everybody loved having Joel. But me and Joe are arguing back and forth on who we're going to get. He wants to get somebody from the office. I'm like, I want one of the Forged and Fire guys, and I want an actual Forge setup. Hotel won't let me though.
Well, we can always just get a hot plate and hope for the best.
That's true. We also plan to take advantage of you Geeky Side TV people.
Oh, Geeky Side TV? You mean the network that this special is airing?
Oh yeah. Your evil overlord has pretty much told us that we can do whatever we want with y'all.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll absolutely do that from time to time. I don't like how you're... I'm just going to move this over here. And, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, Brandon, it is absolutely great seeing you again.
You
great
too, Scott.
talking to you again. Thanks so much for having us out.
Oh, anytime. As far as I'm concerned, you got lifetime passes.
Yes. All the crew heard that, right? All right, crew, craft services. Okay,
you will work
production
for it,
team.
You will work for it. They will. I mean, you'll get to have fun.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right. Thanks a lot, Brandon.
No problem.
One of the great things about conventions is that even though they can be exhausting, they always give you places to go and rest up. So I'm going to go rest for a couple of minutes.
That's not what I thought it was. So here we are. The convention is done. The panels are over. The shows are over. Everybody's gone home. The only thing that's left to do is clean up. And I'm not going to be doing that. This is a lot of chairs. But the good news is we all had fun. This, for a lot of us, was the first convention since the whole pandemic started. It was great to see our friends again. It was great to make new friends. It was just great to get out and be here. I know a lot of people weren't sure, but now that we're here and having fun, we can't wait for the next one. We guys really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, let us know. We'll come out and play with you. Until next time, guys, it's Sunday. I'm tired. I'm going home.